Okay, I think I should be up now. I think I should be up now. Yep, I can hear myself. We're good to go. All right. Welcome back to the continuation of my live stream series where we're playing the full Nioh 2 remastered version. Finally, we have audio. I'm pretty sure I can hear myself talking. Let's check one more time. Yep, we can hear ourselves talking. So, no issues here. We're going to finish off these last two missions in the first region, and we're going to move on to the next region. So yeah, let's do it. But last time, I did have some issues, I guess, with the audio where it didn't have any audio at all. I don't know why it was like that, but it was, and it really pissed me off. But I have my audio today, so you can all hear me talking. Cause I put out a lot of information last time, so like being able to repeat what I said word for word is going to be pretty tough. But I'll try my best to give my little 2 cents and stuff as we go along and complete this game. But yeah, this is I just got 2 more missions left in this first region. Then we're gonna move right on to the second region. We're gonna do the entire second region, every single mission, to full 100% completion. We're gonna try to 100% this game, like get every single mission done, all the Kodama on our first go through. If we don't get it on our first go through, we'll still have plenty of opportunities to get it on our second go through. So don't worry. We're gonna have fun. For those of you who do not know, from the last time I streamed, this is the remastered version on the next gen console, the PS5. So this is going to be PS5 gameplay. And I did mention last time that for this series, I most likely wouldn't have my camera set up just because you do need the PS5 camera in order to like have face cam. And unfortunately, I don't have the PS5 camera. So, yeah. Plus, I feel like honestly, this is kind of better in a sense because this way my face isn't blocking the screen and you can actually see all of the action. You can see the HUD, like all that stuff. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool this way. When I first started off last time, I started with the fist weapons because I felt like I just wanted to use them as a start-off weapon. You can use any weapon you want as a start-off weapon. Since I played the game already completely through, I just figured I would start with the fists. They scale with strength, so having strength in the early stages is pretty good because it makes me a bit more tanky. More tanky than I need to be for most of these enemies. So that helps. What items do I want to get rid of? Do I have any purple items? Let's see. I do. Let's drop these. But again, welcome to the stream, guys. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and coming to hang out with me. Hope you all enjoyed my Tonfa video I put out. It's on the channel now. Again, I don't know. I honestly never thought I didn't put a Tonfa build up on the channel. So, I do have one out now, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know if you like it. Try it out, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, then I'm sorry. Like again, I said in the video, I recommend for any person who uses the tonfa to make sure you actually are skilled with the tonfa. Tonfa are a tough weapon to use just because they have no range. They literally have the minimum amount of range. They're just as they struggle with range just as much as the fists do. But the fists, in my opinion, they deal better key damage, just from my experience using them. So yeah, if the tonfa don't work out for you, I recommend switch to the fist because they're pretty much the same kind of weapon. Who do I want to take out? Okay. That's nice. For anybody who doesn't know, I'm using claws right now. Claws deal more melee damage than melee key damage. Any bladed weapon will deal more overall melee damage than key. Alright. I was forgetting something. Let's see if I can get rid of something. This axe. Don't need. Give me something good. Come on. Give me another pair of fists or claws or something. Something I can use. Odachi. Don't need it, but okay. I think there is. Yep. Oh no, I already got that. I don't think there's anything else. I gotta go here. Yeah. For anybody who can't come to the stream tonight, like every other one of my streams, it'll be up on the channel, so you can definitely watch it afterwards and see what you may have missed. Anybody who can make it in tonight, I appreciate you for showing up. We're getting closer and closer to our 1K goal, so I thank everybody who keeps watching the videos, showing support. Soon I will be posting other games soon, but as for now, I'm gonna pretty much focus on the Nioh side of things just until I can assess what videos I would like to put up and how I want to go about posting other games and stuff like that. So for now, it will be Nioh centric until again I figure out what I want to do later on. Keeping that, but I don't need any of those. Okay, I don't need none of that. I don't have anything to use. I'm ready. All right, let's go. Crap, I forgot. This is just a side mission, honestly, for anybody who can tell. We should be doing the entire second region, so once I finish these missions, then we'll go straight to that. I should have got out the way of that. Right. Right. Come this way, because I know there's something up there. Again, if you guys can't hear me, let me know. I'm pretty sure my audio should be up and working right now, but last time it definitely wasn't. Night night. Oh, that didn't work. Cool, cool. What do we got? What do we got? Got some stuff. Got some stuff. Okay. Ooh, I can get rid of this. I can equip these. And I'll just put those on. That. Perfect. Cool. We'll take it. Can't put that on. Boom. Boom. Alright. My fashion is terrible. But fashion doesn't matter right now. It's the only thing that matters is getting to the end of the game. That's one thing I did mention in my first live stream is that like the blacksmith and stuff. Once you're in, when you first start the game, starting off in this level, Dream of the Samurai, you don't need to do anything in the blacksmith at all. You don't need to refashion, you don't need to temper, you don't need to do anything there. All you're gonna do is waste money and resources, which you're gonna be wanting to use later on in game. So do not, I repeat, do not spend any money in the blacksmith at all. Do not spend any money. It's unnecessary. It's unneeded. It's a waste. That's probably something a lot of new players probably don't know. They probably think, oh, well, I want to make my weapon stronger. I want to make my weapon, myself look good. You're gonna waste a lot of money doing that. You know, waste a lot of money and resources. and those are very scarce when it comes to later game, because a lot of the time when you get into like say Dream of the Nioh or Dream of the Wise and stuff like that, a lot of the time you only get divine, like between, like you may get some regular drops like the white drops or the yellows and blues. You might get some of those, but more often than not you're going to get divines and ethereal gear. So those don't break down into regular like tempered items. Like I'll show you guys now. So if I come to the blacksmith and I try to say disassemble my gear and stuff, as you can see, you see the umbracite fragments over there. Umbracite fragments are used to temper your weapons, your gear, everything that you need to temper. Umbracite fragments are used for that. Divine gear and ethereal gear don't really break down into umbracite fragments. They usually break down into divine fragments and stuff like that. So umbracite fragments are what you really need to temper your gear. So you do not want to use, you do not want to temper remaster or you don't want to temper reforge, like you don't want to refashion, you don't want to soul match. You can't even soul match, because literally if I try to soul match a piece of gear, it costs me 78,000 gold. I don't even have that much yet because I'm too early in game. So there's no point in even trying to do it until you reach like the newer game, like New Game Plus and stuff like that, later difficulties. So stay away from blacksmith. It's not needed, not necessary. You don't need to go to the blacksmith at all. I'll boost that, getting that up to like 40, and then everything else I'll work on. Oh, no, wrong one. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, this is good. Going up to that. Ooh, I don't need to worry about that. This will be the last mission in this region, and then we can move on to region number 2. And then we'll be good to go. We're gonna knock out the entire region number 2 today. And then again, the next time I stream, we'll do region 3, and so on and so forth. Nothing. All right, let's do it. We'll go ahead and let them duke it out. And then I'll go in for the kill. And that's over with. My turn. Oh, I forgot I didn't have any animals. I don't need anything over there. Let's go here. Take him out. Welcome to the people who just joined. Appreciate you guys for coming back. I can't wait till I get all the regular techniques for these fist weapons. Because when I tell you, these things can be devastating. I have plenty of fist builds on my channel, so those will let you know that these weapons are crazy. Some of you may even be wondering why I chose the Phantom Guardian Spirit as my first Guardian Spirit. And that is because I am a huge fan of the Phantom counter. In my opinion, it is the easiest one to use because you only have to literally wait to activate it. Whenever you use the Phantom counter, it's literally that, a counter. You can wait, activate at the right time, and the timing is usually pretty easy to use. I mean, pretty easy to do if you know the enemy. In my opinion, the toughest one is the brute counter. Even though the brute counter is literally in itself an attack, you have to be quick depending on what enemy you're fighting. Because if you use the brute counter, if you don't use it fast enough, you can die trying to use that counter. Like I've been low on health before, and I've tried to use the brute counter before, and I've gotten killed in the middle of countering. There is an actual skill on the game, like a passive skill, where if you're low on health and you activate a burst counter, you'll regain health. But the brute counter is very dangerous to use, so I tend to gravitate towards the Phantom counter myself. The Pharaoh counter is not bad either; it's pretty good. It's a lot easier to use than brute again as well, because if you happen to miss, you'll just dodge. And just like with the Phantom, if you happen to miss, it'll just be a block. But with the brute, if you happen to miss, then you can take a lot of damage. So my recommendation for any Guardian Spirit you want to use is to try to use a Guardian Spirit that has the Phantom yokai form. See that right there? I died, but that when I activated my burst counter, it was a block. Instead of if I tried to use my brute burst counter, I would have got hit and died sooner. Could I go this way? Oh no, I didn't kick down a tree. Oh well. We'll just speed run through these. Here, grab what these are. I don't have to worry about going to fight that other thing, the other snake lady. Come this way. Honestly, I don't have to worry about fighting him either. My revenge on this dude. Oh, when did he see me? How did he see me? All right, we're gonna run away. I don't know how he saw me. Takes care of him. Now we're gonna get rid of this guy since he wants to fight. I missed him. Care of him. nice. But yeah, first counters. In my opinion, goes Phantom, Feral, Brute. If you like the Brute, by all means use it. If you're not good at being like quick on your feet, I would recommend using Feral or even Phantom. But using the Brute one is kind of dangerous, so be wary of that one. Again, for weapons of choice are also personal preference. I do not full-heartedly like recommend any type of weapon really. I really feel as though you just go with what you feel you can use. If you feel like you want to use Odachi, use the Odachi. If you want to use a spear, use a spear. It literally comes down to how well you know its moveset. My weapon of choice is between fists and the dual sword. Welcome to those of you who just joined. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Right now, we're just finishing the last mission of the first region, and then we'll move on to the next one. This is a brand new series I'm starting on. This is the very first difficulty. So this is going to be a series in where I'm playing the game from the very beginning to the very end. This is the remastered version, so this isn't the PS4 version, this is the PS5 version. I'm basically going through the game as if I'm a beginner, and we're going to play through every single difficulty, every single mission, in every single region, from Dream of the Samurai all the way through Dream of the Nioh, all the way up into the depths. So right now I'm on Dream of the Samurai. This is the first region, the very last mission in the first region. After this mission, we're moving on to the second region, and then again, so on and so forth. So yeah, this is Dream of the Samurai. All right, so that should be, I never beat this? What? Okay, well, I guess we have to do this mission. I thought I beat that mission already. I guess not. I could have sworn I beat this mission though. That's crazy. I got that. This is what I need. Yes. And that's good. That's good. Fracture foe easily. I appreciate you. Look, I appreciate you showing up now. Like I said, they'll always be on my channel. So if you stay for just a few minutes, or if you can only come by, say what's up, and then go, the live will be on the channel. So you can definitely watch it after the fact. But I appreciate you for showing up now. I will be streaming every single week though. So basically, I'll always schedule it, so you can always check back on the channel every week to see when I'll basically have the schedule up to for when I'll stream and stuff. So I will be doing these every single week. Finally got a divine branch. Save that. Add the favorites. Definitely save those. Those come in handy. These come in handy for later on, in the depths. These are super useful for farming the depths, especially if you get all the pieces of gear you want and you just want to leave. Use a divine branch. You're good to go. So have I noticed any changes in the remastered version versus the PS4 version? Oh, most definitely. The remastered version plays at 120 frames per second. It's a lot smoother, as well as, well, I can't change it now, but the game definitely plays at 120. It also has a 4K mode, and then since the control on the PS5 is a lot different, you can feel the adaptive triggers whenever you fire your bow or your rifle. So I would say, all in all, the gameplay is a lot smoother. The picture quality is a lot better. Pretty much, it's a moderate improvement from the PS4 version, in my opinion. Like, for example, right now, since I'm shooting my bow, I can feel the tension in the triggers to really like give you that feeling of drawing a bow. many Ippon soul cores I can get, the better. Anybody who doesn't know, Ippon Dadara is my favorite soul core in this game. It's by far the most useful. It does probably the most key damage. If not, it's one of the most key damaging soul cores in the game. It's that awesome, actually. And it's a lot easier to combo into than many other soul cores. Like, drop on down, come here. Only problem I have with the fists so early in game is that they're just so key heavy. Like, they take up a ridiculous amount of key. Because they're basically meant to, like, beat your defender down. Yeah, that soul core is by far my favorite. It's helped me beat so many enemies. Like, especially if you have, like, Arch Yokai on, and you're just gaining anima back rapidly, you can literally spam it. But yeah, the fists are literally like for beating down your opponent, so they're super key heavy. That's why every single one of my fist builds I have like transform bonus courage on them, so I pretty much scale them with courage, and then I run ultimate courage as well, just to be able to like attack as much as possible and use as much key and use the least amount of key as possible. Another thing I want to hurry up and get is my I want to get my clans. Like, I want to get my Maida clan, because Maida clan is goated. Maida clan gives you it reduces the enemy's defense when you grapple. So if by any chance you grapple the enemy, it reduces their defense. If you happen to drain their key again and grapple them again, it deals a massive amount of damage. But Maida is usually better for like lower difficulties. Like Dreaming of Nioh Maida is not as effective, just because the defense debuff wears off like really quickly. So like over here. But the defense debuff wears off really quickly in like high difficulties. So like using Maida in high difficulties, I wouldn't say it's like too optimal, but it still helps a lot. Right, gotta back up. There we go. Another thing that actually took me a while to figure out was that when you're afflicted with like fire or scorched, you can literally stop, drop, and roll to get the fire off of you. Like, for example, if I stand here and get this fire on me, stop, drop, and roll, fire comes off. Like, that's awesome. That's actually a pretty cool mechanic that I didn't realize until like later on, that you could actually do that. Like, I think that's pretty damn cool. else from over here. So we should be able to go up top. I don't care about that. You are going down. And then we got 2 up here. We are good to go. Oh, I missed. Missed again. All right. No point in wasting my mind when I can whip his ass. Sometimes I hate her. I really don't like you sometimes. You get in the way. But come back around. I like going down here from up top, just because instead of having to come around at the end. Actually, if I drop down there, there's no way to get up here. I would have to go fight the boss of this level before coming up here to grab everything I need, where I could just come up top, take him out, get what I need from right there, and then drop down here and take the rest of these guys out. That's just how I go about it, though. I've played these levels so many times that I've developed a habit of doing things a certain way. All right, let's have some fun. If anybody had came to my last stream, but I did explain how, like, in the earlier stages, I like to try to get as many magic points and as many ninjutsu points as possible, strictly just because magic and ninjutsu play a big role later game. So the faster you get your magic and ninjutsu points up, the better. So the way I like to do it is whenever I start off, I throw as many bombs as possible. I use as many talismans as possible, no matter what. Like, as you saw me throughout the level, I use my talismans in different parts of the level just so that I could, you know, have more points available for when I want to start using magic more often. Magic, during my very first playthrough, this is actually a very good soul core. This is actually a great soul core. Sheesh. This is awesome. Damn, this is good too. That's why I love Epons. But my very first playthrough of the game, I used the Switchglaive, which scales with magic, and it pretty much was a crutch. It saved my life. Magic was literally my go-to for the entirety of the game, just because of how useful it was against enemies. So again, what you want to do is whenever you get your first magic point, I would put it on the purity talisman, the purification talisman, just because it's the most versatile, most useful in my opinion in the beginning. So go with the purity talisman first. Use that talisman as much as possible. Use them as many times as you can during the level, and then you'll start to gain more omeo points, which will allow you to upgrade your magic. Like I just finished the very first region, and I already have this much magic activated just because I use my purification talisman a lot. Like, I could probably have my purification talisman completely maxed out right here. I probably could have this maxed out as well, but I'm spreading out just because, again, I'm not magic heavy, but I do use magic, again, to help me with certain levels. I'm working my way down to incantation mastery. That way I can equip more. I have more space to equip magic items and stuff, so my capacity will increase. That way I don't have to have a high level of magic in order to use a lot of it or to equip a lot of it. So I work my way down to this, and then hopefully I can get this soon so that I can equip more magic, use more magic, and gain more points. That's good, that's good. I'll use that. I have a spinning kick. Alright, grip. Zephyr. Reckless charge. Limitless. Limitless is not needed right now, even though it is a very good technique. I'll go with spinning kick. Spinning kick will be useful. Okay, next we're going to try to get our Masterful Slice, and then once we get that, then we will work on our, well, we'll get this next, and then Masterful Slice. Okay, that works. All these are okay, I guess. Another thing I did mention in the last stream is with the Kodama Bazaar. So, once I get to a level, matter of fact, once I get into a level, I'll actually explain that more. That way, it'll be easier for you to understand rather than to just hear me talk about it. But yeah, let's change our gear up so we can be ready for our next go at the next region. All right, cool. All right, so on to the next region. Oh, another thing with the difference in PS4 and PS5 versions is obviously the load times are way better. Like, you can seamlessly jump right into missions and stuff like nothing. Like, if I was to turn the game off right now and go back to the main menu and then like press the PS button on the controller, I could press square and hop right back into this menu immediately. All right, so let's do this. Get this right now. If you guys want to see this story play out, let me know. I'll definitely play it out for you guys. I don't mind at all. But if you don't, then it's cool. I'll just skip past it because I'm pretty sure most of you have seen the entire story anyway. I've seen it too many times to count, so I don't mind skipping. But on to the Kodama Bazaar that I was talking about earlier. So when you're first starting out, again, I told you guys that you don't need to go to the blacksmith. There's no point in you going to the blacksmith, so there's no point in you disassembling your items just because you're not going to use it anyway. So my advice would be to go to Kodama Bazaar or go to Make an Offering and sell any gear that is not purple gear. So, for example, if you press your middle button, go up here and it says check rare and below. That's perfectly fine. You do that. You'll get your divine rice. As you can see, I'm going to gain a lot of divine rice. Now I have 532. Once I've sold every piece of gear that is not purple rarity, I'm going to go to the Kodama Bazaar and I'm going to press triangle to enable auto purchase. And I'm going to auto purchase all three of these three items. The reason why is because arrows can be scarce. So can rifle ammo, and Ochoko cups are very, very useful. For when you want to use them like late game. So like Dreaming of Nioh and stuff like that, you can opt to use Ochoko cups to get more equipment drops in levels. The more Ochoko cups you use, the better your chances are to get higher level equipment drops. So buying these three, auto purchasing these three every time you hit a shrine is pretty much going to help you in the long run. And they don't cost that much. It's only one divine rice for both of these. So literally every time you come to the shrine, you're going to, depending on how many arrows or rifle ammo you used, you're just going to use that much divine rice. I have 532, so I'm not going to run out anytime soon. But it's just a good way to set yourself up and be ready for, whatever comes and stuff. Because if you're like me, you're going to use a lot of ammo, like a lot of arrows, a lot of rifles, ammo and all that stuff. So it's very handy for me. Again, for anybody who just joined, we are running through every region, every single mission, and every single difficulty from the beginning of the game to the very end of the game. So right now I'm in Dream of the Samurai, and once we finish Dream of the Samurai, we're gonna move on to I think it's Strong, then Demon, then Wise, and then Nioh, and then to the Depths and all that stuff. So you're gonna get to see me play the entire game in live action. Yeah. Seeing the difference in having actually all the skills of the fist, you can tell. Man, hey, let me tell you, I had to make 4 different builds in order to get to the depth. And honestly, at one point, I even had to like wait for the bosses to refresh, because the one boss in the game that gave me the most trouble, I honestly think this is the toughest boss in this game, and that is Lightning Gods of Yomi. Lightning Gods of Yomi is in my opinion, and if they're easy to you, I commend you for your mastery of Nioh 2. But when I tell you that Lightning Gods of Yomi is by far the toughest boss in this game, I am not lying. That boss is insane, because they're not weak to anything. Even purity barely slows it down. Like, if you are not careful, you will die 100 times over before you even slightly got Lightning Gods of Yomi's health, ki, or anything down. It's just like, it's terrible. Like, trying to fight them is really, really bad. Like, trying to fight that yokai is bad. So trust me, I understand. But I guarantee once you get that Heavenly Warrior build made, it'll carry you through depths, no problem. Now, what I haven't tried, and which I probably won't, because I feel like that's just like asking for stress and anger and all types of bad emotions, is using a penance stone of +9 to do Depths of the Underworld floors 26 through 30. I feel like anybody who does that just likes pain and suffering and depression and just hates themselves. Because there's no way in hell that I'm going to use a +9 penance stone and do Depths of the Underworld. Now, if it is a requested video, I will have no choice but to do it. And you guys are terrible if you make me go through that. But if you guys request it, I will definitely take my build into Depths on a +9 penance stone. I'm setting myself up for failure, but I believe you guys will help me out and not, send me into the lion's den. It's more the dragon's den, honestly. Like, just thinking about that makes me cringe. +9 penance stone in the depths, my god. That's like if Nioh had like a master difficulty or something like that. Like kind of like Ninja Gaiden. Like Ninja Gaiden's master ninja difficulty. Yeah, it's insane. I don't like, and it's really people out here who actually do that. And it's like, bro, you really have to be a masochist or something, because there's no way that anybody willingly goes into the depths on a +9 penance stone, especially not floors 26 and above. Like that's just pain. Like, I'd probably cry. You right, you guys would see me cry on live doing that. Back here. I forgot she was. I didn't know she was that close. Go ahead and get my blessing. I guess I go with Oracle for now. In the beginning, when you choose a Kodama blessing, I would go with one of two, Oracle or Healer. In my opinion, probably Healer, just because since you're early game and most of the time you're pretty squishy, Healer will just allow you to gain more elixirs. But Oracle helps with leveling and like basically increasing the amount of Meta you gain. So Oracle or Healer for early game, and then for later game, Hunter. Hunter by far. This is your farming blessing. This is definitely the best for farming. Do not go Samurai or Yamabushi. These two are unnecessary. You get soul cores anyway without having Yamabushi. Like soul cores drop regularly. So you need this, and Samurai only drops equipment. Equipment drops literally every time you defeat an enemy. So the point of getting this is literally none. It's useless. For Hunter, this is for farming purposes. This helps drop like smithing text and stuff like that. So Hunter, Healer, and Oracle are the only three that you will ever need. I'm only getting Oracle for now since Healer isn't available, but when it becomes available, I will definitely use Healer. Okay. Look at that. I don't even have Yamabushi and Soul Core popped up. Literally useless. There's no point in having that. I don't even, if anybody uses that, you need to play another game because obviously you're doing this wrong. Another Soul Core. I'm telling you, they pop up like it's nothing. You're going to get Soul Cores so often, it'll be so useless to have that blessing. Not to mention, you can boost your Soul Core drop rate just from your titles alone. There's literally a title down there, as you can see, it says Soul Core drop rate. You can boost that just from that. Like, you don't even need to get that blessing. It's no point. Not to mention, boom, my equipment drop. You can get equipment drop as well. Equipment drop rate. You can roll equipment drop rate on your gear as well. Like, literally, don't use it. Do not do it. It's a waste. Okay. We're gonna take this dude out and we're gonna get a movement. God, you're going to get that Phantom Burst counter off like more often. And you'll completely protect yourself from damage. Like, you won't take damage. It's honestly the best one to use, especially if you're low on health, because then you'll regain that health as long as you have the little passive that you can equip. Like, I'm gonna preach Phantom until I'm in the grave, literally. Like, Phantom is the way to go. Or Feral, if you want to go Feral. Brute, Brute is really meh. Like, Phantom is the way to go. Plus, the best Guardian Spirits are Phantom Guardian Spirits. Like, Ho-Oh, awesome. Yumehame, awesome. Tengen Kujaku, awesome. Even though Tengen got nerfed, still, Phantom, awesome. Like, definitely, Phantom is the way to go. That's my stats. You may be wondering why my stats are like this. I'm usually you start off, well, I start off with Constitution and Heart at 10, specifically because 10 is your soft cap. Not to mention the boost from the minimum of 5 or 6, depending on which weapon you pick in the beginning. The boost from 5 to 10 is huge. Like, it's a big boost. It's not massive, but it's big enough to make a difference. So once you get yourself to 10, which is a soft cap, then you can start working on the stat that scales with your weapon and its damage. So now what I'm doing is I'm boosting my weapon's damage all the way up to around 40. 40 is a good cap to be at, especially early game. And then I can start working on like other stats like courage, stamina, skill, dexterity, and magic and stuff. But I'm boosting my strength up to 40 because the fifth scale with strength early game. So once I boost up to 40, I'll be able to pretty much destroy enemies early game, no problem. And like I said, I can focus on other stats. Put that up. Crap. But where is it? Here it is. Boom. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is it this? Yep, right here. Boom. This skill right here is what I'm working towards. This is the skill I was talking about, where if you perform a burst counter and you're low on health, you recover your health. Right now it's at 20%, and that's the minimum. I think it goes all the way up to like 80%. So if you're low on health and you perform a burst counter, you can get up to 80% of your health back. But if you're using the brute burst counter and you're low on health and you allow the enemy to hit you, you might die before you even get that to activate. So like that's why I always preach Phantom is the way to go. Because even if you mistime your Phantom burst counter, it will literally be a block. So you'll still live. So that's why I always preach Phantom burst counter. Feral, like I said, Feral works as well, but Phantom in my opinion is the way to go. Because it even gives you, like, the window it gives you is still pretty damn big. See, look at that, boom. I mistimed it, but it was still a block and I took no damage. I'm in here. I thought you would at least climb up. For anybody who doesn't know, whenever you see 3 of these little bars on the side of the boxes, it's always a mimic. Me personally, I hate these things with a passion, so I always fight them just because, again, I have beef with them. The first time I ever discovered that those things held Mijuna, I think that's what they're called. Yeah, Mijuna. I didn't know that they had those inside, so I opened one up and it like knocked me back and then it transformed into me. So I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta fight this thing. And I fought it and it killed me. And I was pissed because I didn't save at a save point. So like, I'm thinking like, damn, what just happened? So I looked it up, figured out that you didn't have to fight them. All you had to do was mimic their movement, and then you could just get the gear and stuff from the chest. So I'm like, that's a hassle. I think the one thing that made me so upset with them was when I was doing the Nioh farm. It got in the way. Like it got to the point where I was like, I'm sick and tired of having to try to mimic these people, like these things. So I don't want to do it anymore. So now I just fight them. Really? Right, all right. I'm down at the bottom again. Don't need to go that way because I pretty much got everything over there. I don't want to die yet. Again, the last thing, check your ceiling. Always check your ceiling. First time I didn't check my ceilings was in the mission where you fight Yasunokami. And when I tell you, I damn near pissed myself. The snake lady dropped down on top of me. Man, I had a heart attack. My heart dropped into my stomach. And whoo, I'm thinking about it now. It's making me sweat a little bit. But that happened, and then it happened again with the spiders, like in the later levels. Like when I tell you those spiders, I didn't realize the spiders was up top. It was crazy because that's what spiders freaking do. They hang out on ceilings and stuff. I was terrified. So I got everything that goes right there. That's fine. Soul cores. I don't like that soul core really. It's higher level, but I don't like it. Yeah, I'll attune it anyway, just because. Yeah, let me see what my soul core looks like. Nah, it's not any better really. Honestly, I'm gonna equip this one. Let's just be real. Much better. Yeah, this is much better. Cool. Honestly, I'm gonna switch to Brute now. And the only reason I'm switching to Brute is because fighting Imagawa using the Phantom isn't usually the best, but going with Brute is. So I'm gonna stick with, and I'm gonna actually switch to this. But yeah, when you fight Imagawa, it's better to use Brute. I can switch back to Phantom after I fight him, but definitely I would go with the Brute Phantom. I mean the Brute Guardian Spirit instead of Phantom, just because he does a lot of like standstill charged attacks and stuff. And anytime you find a Scampers, go ahead and grab that. Just because I think there's an achievement that comes with finding like at least 30 Scampers. Like it's a mission that you can't even unlock unless you've like come into contact with at least 30 Scampers or something like that. So definitely try to get as many of those as possible. Plus, people don't understand the value of Scampers. Scampers army is by far the best. Okay, you can run 3 Scampers with you at once. And when I tell you that like those can help you in the depths, those can help you in the depths. Like you have 3 Scampers at once on you, you're gonna destroy enemies in there. Am I famous or something now? I'm getting somebody spamming my chat. That's great. I guess. But yeah. Respect the Scampers. I missed. That's all the Kodama too. Cool. This is what I mean when I say the Brute by far the best to use against him. Brute by far. Brute by far is the best to use against him. Any other Guardian Spirit might not work as well. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I discovered that Brute would work against him because my first time fighting him, when I first played, it was the worst. Like, I went with Feral. My first time for my playthrough, I used the Feral Guardian Spirit. So I'm just like, cool, I'm gonna just use Pharaoh, go through the game, blah blah. He whooped me, and it was terrible because I couldn't burst counter him. I'm like, how am I supposed to burst counter if he stands still? Like I can't dash at him if he's not attacking me. So like I discovered that the brute works very well, and I could switch back to the Phantom one. But honestly, the boss that gave me the most trouble my first playthrough was Yasu no Kami. It took me 3 hours to beat him, and that wasn't 3 hours straight. Because if I'd have played 3 hours straight, I'd lost my mind. But yeah, like Yasu no Kami gave me the most issues my very first playthrough. I'm getting some good soul core rolls. Sheesh. All right. Do I want to change Guardian? I do. I'll change Guardian Spirits. I'm gonna use Masaru. Obviously I'm going my Epon and my Aberrant. Just pick these up just because. All right, last one of these, and I'm good to go with that. Nothing. All right. All right, let's do our side missions. Which one is first? The 41, 40, 39. Cool. This mission right here is perfect for farming Imagawa's like his set. So his swords and his armor set. This mission is by far the best mission to farm this set. If you ever want to run the Golden Boy set, definitely farm this mission. The drops, it's a better chance for him to drop his set in this mission than to do the main mission. For anybody who wants to know, this is the Golden Boy set. It's pretty much the lightning set. It's heavy armor too, so it's very tanky. And it's not a bad set, honestly. Like, if you're a fan of lightning, this is a pretty good set to run. I think the Golden Boy Plus set actually has an extra stat. I forget what the extra stat on the Golden Boy Plus set is, but it's not a bad lightning set. I would say it's a good lightning set for maybe like Dream of the Strong or Dream of the Demon or something like that. But anything after that, I wouldn't use it. I would probably go with the actual lightning set. I think it's Takamikazushi. I think that's the lightning set. I'm not sure. It might be. Like a lot of the time people ask like, what build should I use when I'm in like Dream of the Demon and stuff like that? I wouldn't go with a build really now at that point. Just because once you make a build and you spend all your resources trying to min-max that build and get it all, like super beefed up, once you get the Dream of the Wise, ethereal gear starts to drop. And then every single piece of ethereal gear will make your current demon, like Dream of the Demon build obsolete. So I wouldn't worry about making a build, honestly, until you hit Dream of the Wise. Dream of the Wise is where you really want to start making a build. Yeah, look, the crazy thing is, a lot of people wouldn't notice, but I was honestly very new to the Nioh series coming into Nioh 2. I had played the first Nioh game, and it was, in my opinion, like around the time I played it, it was too hard of a game for me to beat. I honestly sucked. It was terrible. I got past like the first region, or like the first mission in the first region. Every other mission after that, I kept dying. So like, I'm like, man, I can't play this game. Like, I'm not a fan of it. I don't think it's a good game, because I wasn't really I wasn't really into like Souls type games or like Bloodborne and stuff like that. Like this is a Souls like game. But then I was like, you know what? That new Nioh 2 games looks really good, looks really cool, so I'm gonna get it. I got it, and I guess since I was a little older now when it came out, I was more patient and I had a little bit more time to actually play the game and stuff. Like I had more time to really get into the game. So when I actually decided I was going to have a passion for the game, I became good just by playing, watching other people play, discovering things on my own and all that stuff. So trust me, I understand how you felt. Definitely felt like a noob. Had to get some water. Sheesh. All right. Oh, I forgot I'm fighting Imagawa, so I gotta actually switch back to my excuse me, my brute. But once I finish Imagawa, I'll switch back to my to the Pharaoh. Excuse me. Come on, man, just die already. Okay, you know what? I can do that too. Yeah, I can throw bombs too. All right, let's do it. Of course you don't die. Excuse me. I missed. Of course that happens. Give me 1 second to get some water. All right, let's do it. Okay. Honestly, I think that's what actually made me want to play Nioh 2. Like the game was so much more attractive to me because of character customization. Like you get to basically create your own character and you can play as in the story. Like I love games like that. Games where you can fully customize your character, make them look how you want. The game even allowed you to put scars on them, tattoos and stuff. Like it allowed you to do so much. So like that's what really made me like fall in love with the game. And I was like, man, like when the game first came out, I think I probably spent like an hour to 2 hours making my character. Like it was so awesome. Like I was like, man, I get to make my own samurai. This is cool. Like why would I not? And like I honestly I liked I think his name who was his name? Edward? Is it Edward? I think it's Edward. But William. It's William. I liked William's design. I did. He was cool. He was like a Viking samurai. Oh, pretty good. But like being able to make your own character, nothing tops that. And then I saw that you can have like a demon form. Like, who doesn't want to have a demon? Like, that's like every anime character's dream to have a demon form. Like, come on now, that's awesome. And I appreciate it, man. Like, I basically looked at it as, you know what? Me being new to this series, I want to help anybody else who may be new. Like, I want to give them the advantage that I didn't have coming into this series. Like, I didn't have the advantage of someone telling me how to play or like what builds would be good to use and stuff like that. Like, I never had that. So, like, for me to be able to help other people out and give them my experience and stuff on how I played the game, how is this happening? But how I played the game, it was awesome. Like, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help other people out. Let me stop messing around with this dude. All right, let me stop messing around with this guy and take him out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Take him out. Bye. Where are you? Alright, let's stop messing around with these dudes. Oh, come on, put your gun out. There you go. I don't know how he hit me, but okay. Night night. Yeah, so like if the if they did have a bit more mechanics to the demon form, it would definitely be better to use. Like I feel as though it should have like special attacks. Like it does have like a certain special attack. If you press like the triangle and circle, and it throws out like the guardian spirit. But if they ever come out with a Nioh 3, which I pray they do, because it'd be awesome. But if they come out with a Nioh 3 and they expand on like the yokai form, give it more life in terms of its combat mechanics, I feel as though a lot more people would be inclined to make yokai builds. Like, cause you can make a yokai build. Like there's a set in the game that has an actual skill called Blood of the Yokai, where it enhances your power in yokai form and stuff like that. So like, I feel as though if they do come out with a Nioh 3 and they expand upon that, it'll be great. Yeah, I think they called it like the living weapon or something like that. Like that form was crazy. Like if they could somehow combine that form with the yokai form, honestly, I'd probably want the yokai build. See, I've never made a crit build. The only reason why is because I feel as though crit builds are like high risk, high reward. So like they do a lot of damage. Crit builds definitely will put out a lot more damage, I think, than regular builds. But just using one in the depths is like, it's like playing with a double-edged sword. See, there it is right there. Co-op missions are like super fun. I think that's a very good mechanic that they added to the game as well. Because you get to basically play with other people. Like, you get to play with other people that, you know, you get a chance to check out and show. They get to showcase their own builds that they've used. Like, not to mention, I honestly think it would be really cool to co-op with someone who's used one of my builds. Like, that would make me feel like a true content creator. Like, to see someone actually run my build alongside me in co-op, that'd be cool as hell. Literally, like Obi-Wan and Anakin, no question. I think what would be the ultimate challenge though is if they allowed you to run I think if they allowed you to run penance stones while doing I don't think they do. I'm not sure if they do. I haven't run a co-op mission in a while, but I don't think they allow you to run penance stones during co-op missions. But that would be crazy. Cause like the boss's health and key pool is already insane while running co-op. But if you added a penance stone to that, do you understand how difficult and crazy that boss would be? But the amount of satisfaction you would get from actually beating it, man, that's like the ultimate difficulty right there. That takes care of that one. We're going to go to this one next. I gotta try that then. If they do, I have to try that. I have to try if they have a penance stone +9 co-op, I have to try that. Like, I gotta try that out. Because that seems like it'll be crazy. Like, if your build isn't on point, you will die a lot. Masterful slice, I need that. It definitely sounds like suicide. Oh, trust me. Like, I think the highest I've gone on my penance stone in the depths is probably +3. I've only gone +3. I've never gone anything above that. The reason why, like you said, that's suicide. That's like asking for pain. Anybody who does a +9 penance stone in depths, you are crazy. I'm just going to put that out there. You are insane, because there's no way in hell that I'm going to do a +9 penance stone and try to take on depths of the underworld. That is just asking for depression and just anger. But again, like I said, if anybody ever wanted to request a video for that, I would have no choice but to do it. But you are a bad person. Let's just say that. Because you want to see me cry and cower in the corner. Okay. But a good way to challenge yourself is, because on my last build video, my Tonfa build video, I actually ran, I did level sync with the +9 pendant stone in one of the missions and stuff. And that's pretty much like double handicapping yourself. Which I feel like if you did Winds of Ruin would probably be more of a challenge. Like if you run Winds of Ruin on level sync and +9 pendant stone, I can guarantee you'll be in the fight. You'll be in for the fight of your life. Because fighting human enemies might seem human enemies can be easy, but I feel like they're a lot more difficult than yokai enemies. The reason why is because human enemies move the same way you do. They block, they dodge, all that stuff. Yokai don't do that. Yokai rarely block, or they don't block, honestly, and they just tank hits. Like some of them dodge, but not all of them, and they just tank through hits and stuff. So like running Winds of Ruin +9 pendant stone level sync on, I think that's a pretty good challenge. Like it has to be, like, who is it? I'm pretty sure that I think his name is Saito Toshimitsu, like the Omio guy. I'm pretty sure he has that type of like health and ki. He has hyper armor. He's immune to damn near all elements. His ki is insane. If you can't drain it, like if you drain his ki, you got lucky, honestly. His ki pool is insane. Like him, Kashin. I think it's Kashin Doji. His ki trying to drain his ki is insane. But I'm pretty sure like if you run co-op missions, like the boss's ki got to be like close to 300, 500k. Like it's insane. Like I don't know. I'm assuming they just basically multiply their ki and health by 3, since there are 3 different people fighting at once. Which honestly, if you think about it, is crazy. Yeah, they're definitely more strategic. They like I said, they play like you do. Like they move and fight and do everything you can do. Toughest human bosses definitely are Saito. I think his name is Toshimitsu. Yeah, I think it's Saito Toshimitsu. Ren Hayabusa. Ren Hayabusa is pretty damn tough because he's so damn fast. And then Honda. Honda has hyper armor as well, so Honda's pretty tough too, because that hyper armor gets in the way, so they can just tank hits and then deal out a lot of damage. Of course, but yeah, like those human enemies are crazy strong. Like Honda gave me problems for sure in the depths. Like when I had to fight him, it was one day. I think Nioh didn't like me that day. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but they didn't like me that day. I was doing the depths, and I think it was like floor 21. That's when you start fighting 3 enemies. I had to fight Kashin, Honda, and Toshimitsu all in one stage. And I'm like, you cannot be serious. There's no way you gave me 3 of the toughest human bosses to fight. And honestly, I didn't even beat it. I had to quit and just wait for the bosses to reset. Because I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm not setting myself up for that type of failure. That's crazy. Yeah, like it was bad. I don't know what they were thinking with that setup that day, but I don't know. It hurt my feelings a lot. I missed. Love it. And I'm out of ammo. Excuse me. Some more water. Oh my God. She is definitely up there in terms of toughest bosses. Like, and the reason why is because she's so fast. Like, I'll say this with her, you can deal with her because she can be inflicted by certain elements. But in terms of her speed, like it's really hard to determine what move she's gonna do. Because a lot of bosses in the game, you beat them by learning their attack patterns and stuff like that. But with her attack patterns are so varied. Like she's equivalent to Lightning Gods of Yomi's attack patterns. Like with Lightning Gods of Yomi, you'll try to determine, okay, they're gonna do this attack now. I remember them doing this last time, so I know that this attack is gonna come from this direction, this, that, and other. You'll fight Lightning Gods of Yomi 3 times, and the attack patterns will change every single time. Like one time they'll do that little slash where he shoots like a 5 rows of lightning slash at you, and then next it'll be the clouds that shoot the lightning down from on top, and then like you'll be like, all right, cool. They're gonna do this at this point. They'll switch it up every time. So her attack patterns are just like that. Like she switches up a lot, and she's so fast. But once you get over the speed, I think she's a bit easier than those other ones. Like Toshimitsu, for example, he's immune to damn near every element, even purity. Like it's really hard to get any other element on him other than purity or corruption. And even if you do get it on him, he shakes it off so quickly that it doesn't even matter. Definitely. No question. And I think she's a dead or alive character. Yeah, I think she's a dead or alive character too. So I think that's probably why she's so tough. Like, and I can only imagine if they included other dead or alive characters. Like, imagine fighting, like Ayane or something like that, or like, or Kasumi. Like, those would be crazy battles. I didn't change my Guardian Spirit, but I forgot. But like, those would be crazy battles. I gotta change my Guardian Spirit back. I said I was gonna go with Pharaoh this time. I'm gonna cheat real quick. Do I have one? Yeah, I do. Let me cheat real quick. Much better. All right. Don't I have? I swear I had, because I'm not about to continually keep running back and forth between these. I don't have them. Oh well. I was about to say I'm about to just speed run this, but it's cool. And I miss. Awesome. He's alive. That's wonderful. Death Dancer and Versatility. I actually have both of those builds on my channel. I have a Death Dancer build and a Versatility build. A lot of my builds actually do deal with Susanoo. In my opinion, Versatility is more powerful. I mean, Death Dancer is more powerful, but Versatility is better for utility. Death Dancer gives you, I think, a 70% buff. Versatility, I think, only gives you like no, I think Death Dancer gives you like an 80% attack buff, and Versatility gives you like 60 or something like that. So Death Dancer is definitely more powerful, but again, it's also like high risk, high reward, because in order for Death Dancer to activate, you have to attack, then dodge, attack, then dodge, and then once you build up all 9 stacks of it, you'll have the maximum buff. But the moment you get hit once, you lose 2 stacks. And if you block, you lose 1 stack. But instead with Versatility, as long as you're using active skills, you'll be able to get Versatility up no problem, and you can sustain that damage buff. Even if you get attacked, it doesn't matter. As long as you're continually using your active skills and stuff, you'll be able to sustain your Versatility buff. So Versatility is better for utility. Death Dance is better for overall damage. I think my Heavenly Warrior build is a versatility build because it has it deals with Izanagi and Susanoo. You know, Susanoo comes with versatility on it. And then I think I have Ame no Uzume, which is the Death Dancer. Ame no Uzume and either it's Oyama Sumi or Shina Suhiko, because Shina Suhiko is just like Ame no Uzume. They both deal with a lot of speed, but one of the two, I think. And Oyama Sumi is like the tanky build. So like I think I used all 4 of those in one of the same builds. Like it was a crazy build. It did a lot of damage. Right, I think if I'm gonna be honest with you, Death Dancer is more fun to use than versatility because of the way you have to play. the style you have to play when you're using Death Dancer, in my opinion, is more fun than versatility. Versatility, of course, will probably be more power. Like it will be better, but like, yeah, man, I'm telling. Look, the one word. I think the one word that gave me the most problems was agility. I still can't even say it. Agility gave me the worst issues when I was trying to pronounce it. I kept fumbling over that word. It was terrible. Rock Solid is definitely similar to Death Dancer. Rock Solid, instead of dodging, you have to block. So Rock Solid, the more you block, the more your buffs build up. If you take hits, obviously your buffs goes away. But Death Dancer, you have to dodge. So Rock Solid is blocking, Death Dancer is dodging. Again, like I said, Death Dancer, in my opinion, its playstyle is a lot more fun to use than any other build. Just because, again, you have to actually be able to attack and dodge. So you have to be able to move quickly and stuff like that. Like if your reaction time is off, then you'll pretty much lose your stacks of Death Dancer. Death Dancer is definitely very good for those who like to be really fast. Like I would recommend, like if you're going to use Death Dancer, I'd probably recommend you go in like light gear, just so you can be really fast. And then but if you want to use like heavy or medium gear, you definitely can, because I did. But light gear will probably give you the most return from using Death Dancer. And then if you could actually get, well, I'll say this, AA agility isn't as good as AA toughness. I'll say that. Like you can put your character into AA agility, but the return for AA toughness is much better. You're much more tanky, and paired with like Oyama Sumi's Grace, you'll be able to take damage like it's nothing, honestly. That's what I did with my Heavenly Warrior build, actually. That's what I did. My Heavenly Warrior build, I didn't pair it with Susanoo. I paired it with Oyama Sumi. It was Izanagi's Grace and Oyama Sumi. I was super tanky. I was at like 358 toughness, AA toughness, and then as you know, with the swords, it's Mystic Art. Its Mystic Art allows you to actually tank damage, pretty much. Like if you attack your defense, you get a defensive buff. The more you attack, and if you keep that buff up, then you're pretty much doing ridiculous damage and being able to take ridiculous damage. Like in my opinion, AA toughness is definitely better than agility. But if you run I'm in the Uzume Death Dancer, AA agility might help a lot. Let me see something. I want to see something. Hold up. Do I have any things in dual? No, I don't. I might switch to the dual swords, honestly. Just because I want to get through this. I want to get to the newer levels as soon as possible. Just so that I could start making like a build for myself. Like making a nice little build for myself. Do I have a book of reincarnation? I do not. Let's see if they have some for cheap. So I'm going to do something that I would never, ever, ever recommend for anybody. Don't do what I'm about to do. I'm going to buy me a book right now because I'm going to switch to the dual swords just so I can get through this a lot faster. Using the fist early game is not recommended, again, because they're too key heavy. They're way too key heavy. So I'm going to switch to the dual swords. But I do not recommend buying books of reincarnation this early in the game. You only need to buy those later on in the game. Like My character now on the other version, I have like 700 million gold. So I can buy books of reincarnation like they're nothing. I can just continually buy them over and over and over and over and over again. It doesn't matter. I'll never run out of money ever. So do not, I repeat, do not buy books of reincarnation this early in the game. Ever. Never do it. Because you will run out of money super quickly. As you saw, it was 10,000 gold. As soon as I bought one, it went straight to 30,000. After that, it goes up even more, and I think it caps out like 100K. If I was to try to buy a book at 100K, I would be left with 16,000 gold. That's not optimal in the slightest. So I am going to switch to the dual swords. Like I said, just to make this go by a little quicker. Plus, I'm better with the dual swords anyway. I'm a lot better with the dual swords than any other weapon in the game. So it works out in my favor for me to use them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Okay. Perfect. Only thing that's going to suck is that I'm going to be in light armor. So look at my toughness. I went from like 150 toughness to 69. Ah, this is awesome. Oh my. I can't even equip barrier. Okay. Yeah, everything seemed more expensive. Like I said, when I played Nioh, the first Nioh, like I played through like the first mission or so, and I pretty much was having a hard time doing it. So I don't even really know as much about that its economy. But this game, earlier on, you don't have money for anything. Like right now, if I tried to soul match any of my weapons, I would pretty much be broke. Like it's very expensive. Like, and then when you're tempering, everything is RNG. So like just tempering and trying to temper all this stuff will cost so much money. By the time you got the rolls you wanted, you wouldn't even have any money left. Or even if you didn't get the rolls you wanted, you would just be broke. And then it would be tough trying to get money back. Like when I first played through the game, I had to learn that lesson the hard way because I spent all my money. Like I spent all my money trying to change how my character looked. Spent all my money trying to get the best rolls on my equipment, not realizing that later on in the game, I'm going to need this money and these materials to actually make a build. So like, it definitely got to the point where it was getting really expensive. And then I kept buying books of reincarnation because I wanted to keep on switching up my stats and stuff, like to the point where I bought a book of reincarnation and I spent 100K, didn't even realize that I only had 100K. And I'm like, okay, well, now I realize that saving money and saving my materials is much better than like trying to get all that stuff now. That's nasty. Don't throw up on me. It's the only thing with having light gear, you're so much faster. It's just that you're so squishy. Like it's, I don't like wearing light gear. I'm just be honest. I always stick to medium to heavy gear. Like I try my best to get gear that is both lightweight and able to basically be at B agility. Like if I can move in it, but I can take a hit, it's perfect. All right, come in here. Yeah. Like I'm starting over from level 1. I don't have any skills with this weapon yet. Just wait. First skill. Side across. Definitely. Side across is the first skill to get. For this reason. Oh, for anybody who doesn't know, there's a way to cheat your sign of the cross too. Like, as you can see, I don't have the upgraded sign of the cross, just got the first version. So it's really slow. If I try to do it, it's slow. But if you want to do it faster, you can sheath your sword almost automatically. Like without going through the motion of doing this, you can literally, that's if you press like up and R1 and circle at the same time. You'll be able to sheath your sword almost automatically. It's a split second that'll make a difference, definitely. The L2 way. Ah, I see. Like that. I got you. Yeah. Okay. You actually just taught me something new. I didn't even know. I didn't even think about that, honestly. Like the sheath your sword can like. Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't even realize that. I just felt like this way just worked in combat a lot. Like a lot better. Like. I missed. Lovely. Get rid of him. Hate those things. Come over here. Good turn. Look, it honestly it won't even take that much time. Literally, if you, I think it's a split. Like if you press up and like really quickly R1 R1 to circle at the same time, it's super quick. It'll take no time for you to get down. I'm positive you can get it down. All right, let's take this dude out. Let's finish this level up. Alright. What did I get? Nothing good. Alright, cool. Next mission. Mysterious One Night Castle. Alright. This mission's actually like, I wouldn't say it's long. I would say that the other mission in this area is very long. That mission takes a while, but this one we should be able to knock out in no time. Especially if I get my skills up. Cool. Definitely gonna take that. You don't have nothing for me. Nope. With all those, alright, cool. Oh, I gotta level up, level up, level up. Alright, cool. Come on. Come this way. Yeah, dual swords are so much easier to use. They barely take any ki. And they probably have the best mystic art in the game. Yeah, this stage, I like this stage, but I think my favorite stage by far, my favorite main mission might be the castle mission. I like that castle mission just because of like the variety of yokai in it. Like not the one with I hate the one with Azai. I don't like that one because I hate spiders. But the next castle mission, the one with Saito Yoshitatsu, that castle mission, I like that one. got you right there. Right. Lost my little friend. That's fine. We'll find another one. Should I go? Yeah, I'll go Windstorm. This is fine. I don't need any of these, honestly. So I can just save them up until... Well, actually... Yeah, I'll just throw that on there. Because... Let me switch my weapons up, because I know I got some new ones. Perfect. I can't really change my gear, so I can only wear light gear, which kind of sucks, but it's okay, I guess. For anybody who doesn't know, corruption weapons are very good. All the way up until probably like, I would say, in my experience, they're really good up until like, maybe like floor 15 or 16 of the depth. Corruption weapons actually allow you to steal the key from enemies. So you can, take their key, use it as your own. When you gain sentience charge, I think it gives you like an extra 20% boost to your damage as well. If you stack sentience charge, your weapons will gain sentience a lot faster. They definitely output more damage than purity-based weapons. It's just a lot tougher to use them just because you have to have sentience charge. Like, if you don't have sentience charge, they're no different than a regular weapon. Rather than if you have sentience and you can get them, like, awakened much quicker. Walk back up the hill. Come on, man. Alright, we're not gonna go that way yet. We're gonna go inside first, and then we'll come outside and take care of that. And that's why I like the dual swords, because they're such a great blocking weapon. Like, a lot of people think that you have to dodge every attack. Dual swords allow you to block. It's two weapons. Literally, this motion right here is very good on defense. The single sword is the weapon that you want to dodge with. Blocking with the single sword is a lot tougher than with the dual sword. Gotta cheat a little bit. Nah, definitely great pressure weapon. If you can learn the dual swords weapon, its skill set inside and out, you can actually kill an enemy without them touching you, period. I just got to get all the skills for it. Once I get my skill sets up for it, oh man, I'll be able to just blow through enemies. 37, 36, not worth it. 31, no. About that. Hopefully you give me a small piece of gear. Okay. I'm not chasing you up the hill. I'm not chasing you up the hill, obviously. Here he comes. Come this way. Missed. All right. Always check the graves next to the Nurikabe walls. They tell you which they tell you which emote to use. So always check these. If it's since it was yellow right here, I would use blue or red because yellow is what got this person killed. I can go. No. I can finish these dudes off before anything else. I'm not going down. He decided to go down there and fight them. I didn't do that. That was doing him. I wanted to fight him. You want to fight both of them? Have fun by yourself. I'm not doing it. You're an idiot for trying it. That's your fault. Don't bring me into your foolishness. Wow, he scared the hell out of me. What the hell? Oh, bro. All right, can we do this again? This time, can you not be extra and try to fight everyone at once?
Yep.
Easy. I got 2 Scampers. There's no way I can lose. There you go. All right. Did I get any more equips? Ooh, Tokagemaru. 2 yokai weapons at once. I don't really care about him. All right, now I do care about you. I was gonna leave you alone. Gonna leave you alone. You could have stood up there and chilled the whole time. I'm gone. Alright. Of course I missed. And I missed that one too. Alright, he's done. I hate these more than anything on the game, honestly. Between those and Kappa, like the red Kappas, oh my god, those are annoying. Because they get on, they jump on the ground, start spinning around their shells, and then they throw out these paralysis, like, little balls. And when you're paralyzed, they grapple you. And the grapples can be like one-shot kills. Yeah, those Kappas, oh my god, I hate them so much. Like, and you would think that, oh, it's just a low-level yokai, it's not going to do anything. Those are the ones you got to look out for. Because those are the ones who have those little tricky niches that they have that, like, throw you off guard and make you think, that'll be nothing, I'll be fine, like, you know, I can kill them, no problem. No. I don't know how many times I got killed farming that scroll for my Tonfa build because of them damn Kappas. Keep that. Look at that. Don't need. doing some maintenance now. No. Crap. I wasn't supposed to do that. This one. I left out. Wasn't supposed to do that either. Soul fusion. Alright, cool. Perfect. Now I got my speed running scrolls. And speak of the devil, the little bastard is now. This isn't the red kappa though. This is just a regular kappa. These things are annoying because they like to run away, but then they want to taunt you like you're not going to kill them. The red kappas are the ones you got to look out for. I don't think I forgot any I don't think I forgot any Kodama. I shouldn't have. I don't think I missed any. Give me some good. Give me something I can use. Cool. Oh. Alright, I can get rid of you. Get rid of you. I can drop you. Nice. That's all of them. Yep. Didn't miss any. Cool. Ah, you missed. Works for me. Let's go. Oh, shut up. You're not gonna do nothing anyway. don't even have to worry about her. She can go about her business. Alright, takes care of that. Finally to the end of this mission. I don't know why this mission felt like it was so long. Because the next mission is going to be the longest mission. I might split this part up into 2 parts because I've been playing for damn near 3 hours. We'll see though. No. Flash attack. Yeah, perfect. I don't have to change anything. I didn't have any of that. Didn't have any again. I don't have any animal. I literally have no animal to do any type of burst counters. I don't have any animal to do burst counters. That sucks. You said what? Shit, I did it right up. Yep, that's exactly how it goes. That key post, the key post definitely helps. Like it literally helps. It's like a small key post though. Like even sometimes they'll actually be like for example like with the regular sword, you know you can do EI quick draw 3, which is an automatic key post into EI quick draw. With the swords, you can actually key post, like you can actually key post into a sign of the cross. Like if you attack, like you can actually key post into a sign of the cross. A lot of people don't know that. Like it's not an actual skill, but the dual swords allow you to key post into a sign of the cross. Like it's a lot. It's really like a cheat code, honestly. Like it's definitely a cheat. I'm gonna cheat right here, honestly, because I had no anima to do any type of burst counters, so I'm gonna use this. Just from me increasing my damage as much as I have, like putting up my skill stat, that's why I was able to do so much damage against him. Like my skill being as high as it is allowed for that damage. Like I wouldn't have been able to beat him as fast if I didn't put as many stats into my skill. All right, let's see. See, one of these is locked. Hold up, let me see. Which one is locked? Let me see. This is locked. It's not locked anymore. All right, cool. Dojo. Definitely do this. This will give me a book of reincarnation. Okay. I should have used that before I came here. Crap. Oh well. For those of you who don't know, this is also the best stage to farm his set, which is the Triumph of Tranquility set. It's the katana set. If you want to make a build, like, if you want to make a build, for like Dream of the Strong or Dream of the Demon, you can use the Triumph of Tranquility set, which is, like I said, the single sword set. And it's light armor, so I would say be careful using it. It's definitely squishy. I almost have enough to get my my Omio. Just gotta use some more of that. And then finally got him to 40, thank God. Now I can start putting stats into other places so I can wear some different gear. Well. Alrighty. Alright, so yeah, this mission is going to take a while. So honestly, I'm probably going to end here. And then the next time we come back, it'll be pretty much a part 2 of this region. And we'll finish that and probably go on to region 3 afterwards. So again, thanks guys for coming by, chilling with me. Appreciate you guys so much. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel as well. I'll post something in the community tab, let you all know what I'm going to do. I'll even take some suggestions from you guys to see what you want to see. But thanks again guys, appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.